Hi, I'm Tom Ansell, and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Right, so in a stacked weekend of boxing, we have another one here. In addition to the Matchroom USA one in Chicago, which will of course be happening early hours of Saturday night. Although I have heard that they're kind of going to bring some of it forward, so we can watch at least our British fighters like Callum Johnson and Gavin McDonnell, etc., to within our time, so it's not unreasonable. So there's that card. And also, if you guys can go over to Tottenham, if anybody is around Tottenham area in London, of course, you can go watch Tom Ansell as well. A lot of you guys would have seen him on this channel only a few days ago here, or beginning of the week to be precise with it. And go and watch that live event. But there's also another one in Leicester. If you're going, if you're not going, it's going to be on BT Sport. And it's not a bad card. I have to give it up to Frank Warren. It's not a bad card. It really isn't. But I do have a bit of a gripe about the promotion of it. Not necessarily Frank Warren, but BT Sport. Listen, it's plainly obvious where you guys are going wrong. And I'll give you a couple of clues for some of them. And if you guys ever want to close a gap on Sky, you need to address these ASAP. And I know you're not going to, but I don't know their names. But the guy who took the press conference yesterday, that old guy, seems like a nice guy and everything, but my God, I don't want to be rude, but my God. Now I've been noticing it with him for quite some time now. He's as dull as paint. Okay, you need to address this. Get a bit of life in him, or replace him with somebody with a bit of life in him. Get some kind of excitement. But it seems that BT Sport at the minute have this whole aura about them where it's just do the job. Yeah, this fight's coming up. Yeah, okay, well, you know what, if you want to tune in, you can tune in here and watch it. No. Get some excitement behind you. Okay? That old guy, whatever his name is, I said he seems like a nice guy. He's got very, very dry humour, which is fine in ordinary life, but as a TV personality, you need personality. There's a reason why it's called TV personality. You need that. Okay, and the guy who was doing the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder press conference in London as well, again, I've forgotten his name, people have said. I've seen him before as well. I think he's on some kind of football shows and that before. But again, dull. People smile. What's wrong with you? Smile. Get some life in you. BT Sport are going down the wrong track. You people have got the wrong people in the wrong positions. And that's just one of many different things. Anyway, beside that, this card is actually not bad. And the main event is very, very good. Ohara Davies and Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall 22-0, Ohara Davies 18-1. Of course, this will be for the WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight title. Of course, it's WBO. It's Frank Warren. Frank Warren and Bob Arum seem to have this grip of the WBO. They have very good relationships with them. So most of their things is going to be WBO, of course. As are a lot of things on this card, and you notice the theme as we go along, as every Frank Warren card is. WBO this and WBO that. Now, who's going to win this fight? For me, my favourite is Ohara Davies. I like him as a person, and again, if you guys don't really know too much about him and you have this image of Ohara Davies as this clown, as a guy who's pushing the boundaries, trying to be controversial for views and all that kind of thing, listen, he was doing it on purpose. And if you guys go over to his YouTube channel, you will see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. He is not like that. He's a very, very down-to-earth, real lovely guy. Real nice. Very, very knowledgeable. And he cares about the grassroots boxing. He cares about the journeyman. He cares about all this kind of thing. And he gives you insights to not necessarily his personal life, but what goes on behind the scenes, some of the corruptions and things like that. And we're not talking about the whole Eddie Hearn thing. We're not talking about that. We're talking about other things in general. Go check out Ohara Davies' YouTube channel, and you'll see exactly what it is I'm talking about. Absolutely fantastic. I spoke to Ohara briefly, and I do mean briefly. I'm talking a message, and yeah, we are going to try and get him on the channel at some point. Now, Jack Catterall, 22-0. A lot of people picking him to win, and a lot of professional fighters as well are picking Jack Catterall to win. So clearly they have a bit more inside knowledge than what I do, no doubt about it. And for whatever reason, they think that Jack Catterall is not only going to beat Ohara Davies, but stop him as well. And there's quite a few people who say that Jack Catterall is a beast in sparring and a beast in the ring. as well. And he's going to go there fully confident. And Ohara Davies, 1 minute he's hyped, and next minute he's, well, you know what, I'm not really going to hype this fight. I'm not going to engage in you. I'm not going to do anything with you, okay? I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to smile. I'm going to answer the questions that I'm asked and move on. And I'll see you fight night. And Ohara Davies, he's confident in himself that he will stop Jack Catterall. But this is a real 50-50 fight. And Frank Warren does do this a lot. He does put on a lot of 50-50 fights. But unfortunately, we don't know who most of these people are, to be fair. Especially from the casual audience. Okay, but trust me, Jack Catterall versus Ohara Davies is an exceptional fight. Very good. Very good. I am picking Ohara Davies to win. But again, I'm probably using my heart more than my head on this one, to be perfectly honest with you. But you know what? I hope that Ohara Davies is going to win. I'm not going to be disappointed because I do like Jack Catterall. I really do. And you know what? I think I wouldn't be surprised at all how this fight goes. I'm probably going to say, I don't know, if I really had to choose, I'd probably say Ohara Davies on points, to be fair. But either one can end the other one. But yeah, so very good main event. Now, there are a lot of fighters on this card who I don't know who the hell they are. Or, if I do know who they are, I don't know who their opponents are. And this is kind of my issue with a lot of Frank Warren shows, where he will pump some names in there that we know, but against who? That's pretty much the same thing. Which does contradict me saying that Frank Warren does put on a lot of 50-50s, right? But he does put on a lot of 50-50s, and Jack Catterall versus Ohara Davies is certainly one of them. And of course, Leon Woodstock, 11-0 against Archie Sharp, 13-0. Again for the WBO, and this will be for the WBO European Super Featherweight title as well. So again, another 50-50 fight. Very good. Very good fight. And we'll get onto the other ones in a minute. So who's going to win against with Leon Woodstock and Archie Sharp? I really don't know, is the honest answer. I think I'm probably going to lean towards Archie Sharp. Ever so slightly. I'm talking like, 45-55 in favour of Archie Sharp. I would not be surprised at all how this fight goes. So certainly one to watch if you can. And hopefully I can. Hopefully my wife lets me. Yes, I need permission. Yes, I do. I do apologise, but I do. But yeah, I'm hoping to watch this. So yeah, Archie Sharp, Leon Woodstock, very good fight. Now Nicola Adams, this will be her 5th pro fight. And she'll be taking on Isabel Milan. And this will be for the interim WBO World Female Flyweight title. Now Milan, she's 22 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. Of course, Nicola Adams, very good amateur career and making some pretty decent waves in the pro rank. So hopefully she's going to do a job on this one. But you know what? You never know. You really never know. And a lot of you guys will know what I'm talking about when it comes to potential future world champions and female fighters who lose and when they shouldn't really. And a lot of you guys will know what I'm talking about with the Matchroom card not so long ago. So yeah, anyway, I'm hoping Nicola Adams does a job on Isabel Milan. Sam Bowen, 13-0, super featherweight. Again, this will be for the vacant WBO Intercontinental Super Featherweight title, and he'll be going up against Horacio Alfredo Cabral, 21 wins and 2 losses. So Sam Bowen is going to be up against it, and it's going to be a very tough fight for him. Expect a 12-rounder. In fact, expect a 12-rounder for quite a few of these ones, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully Sam Bowen does the business. I really hope that he does. Daniel Dubois, 8-0 heavyweight, potentially a future world heavyweight champion. That's what a lot of people are hoping for. And if not, maybe other ones like Nathan Gorman or a Naylor Ball, or there's so many young heavyweights right now who could go on and potentially be the big I am. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. Now, Daniel Dubois, 8-0, as I said, heavyweight, will be taking on Kevin Kingpin Johnson. So this is a real serious step up for Daniel Dubois. Now, for those of you who don't know Kevin Johnson, he's been around the block several times. He's been in with Vitaly Klitschko, he's been in with Kubrat Pulev, and he went in with and knocked out Francesco Pianeta, who of course was Tyson Fury's last opponent as well. So this will kind of goes to show you exactly who Pianeta was. Now, Kevin Johnson, he said that his father died recently as well, so he's got a new motivation to go in there and do a job on Daniel Dubois. And Kevin Johnson will come to fight. He's very durable as well, but Daniel Dubois is heavy-handed. but can he take a punch? Now, we're always going to say that with heavyweights, can they take a punch? Thing is, no heavyweight can take a punch, in truth. As in a big right hand or big left hand, whichever, southpaw, orthodox, whatever, hits you on the button, you're gone. Don't care who you are. So the whole test of the chin thing, will he be chin checked in this fight? Can he take some shots, get stunned, get hurt, and still have the mental ability to come forward and get a job done? Some people go into their shell, others just go into survival mode, others take a knee, others just quit right there and then. But the ones who are really going to do something are the ones who still have that winning mentality even when they've been tagged. And Kevin Johnson can tag Daniel Dubois in this one. He really can. But I'm hoping and I believe that Daniel Dubois will do a job on him, and I believe he'll probably stop him around about round 5 or round 6. So, and that's pretty much what I want. I want Daniel Dubois to get some rounds. If he's going to become this big future star, then he needs rounds, and that's the absolute truth of it. And him going in there and knocking over people 1 round, 2 round is no good for him. He needs to go in there where someone's actually going to put it on him, someone's going to throw body shots to him, somebody who's going to tag him, somebody who's going to maybe steal a couple of rounds from him. That's what I want. I want to see him progress and progress well. And this is a very good matchup for Daniel Dubois at this stage. Maybe, just potentially, it's debatable, Kevin Johnson might be a bit early for him, considering that Daniel Dubois has very, very little amateur experience. And again, this has always been one of my problems with Frank Warren, that he does bring out some top prospects from the amateurs into the pro ranks way too soon. So they're doing all their learning on the job, which is frustrating. It really is frustrating. For me, if you're a pro, you're a pro. Okay, there's a reason why you're a pro. And if you turn pro for money, well, that's your fault. If you turn pro because you were forced into the pro because there was problems with the amateur, different kind of thing. Like Dylan White, he had to cut short his amateur career because of his kickboxing background as a professional. So he had to turn pro and learn on the job as a pro. So that's an exception to the rule. But for the likes of Anthony Yard and Daniel Dubois, listen, you're a pro now. You chose to leave the amateurs. So therefore, we expect something, especially from Anthony Yard after all the amount of fights that he had. No more knockover bums, please. But Daniel Dubois against Kevin Johnson, this is a very, very good test for him. One that I expect him to come through, but I do expect him to get hurt in this fight. Not dropped, anything like that, but certainly on the back foot on a couple of occasions. So, but we have to wait and see. Now also on this card, middleweight. And again, I'll call him a prospect, but he's 20-0, Mark Heffron. Very, very good fighter. Thing is, his opponent, not so much. And this is what I said earlier on in the video, where they've got some very, very good fighters on this card. But who the hell are they fighting? Mark Heffron, I'm pretty sure that Frank Warren could have found a better opponent for him than this Iri Atiti. I think I killed that, but yeah. Anyway, this Atiti, he's 15 wins and 7 losses. So he's on the edge of journeyman right now. And at 20-0, I think Mark Heffron should be looking towards British now. He should be looking towards European now. So this kind of opponent, okay, it's a keep busy fight, that's fine. But how many keep busy fights does one need? I think Mark Heffron is ready, to be honest. He's very, very good. He's ready. So next fight after this one, please, Frank, give him a decent test. Make him work his damn backside off and show the world what he's all about. So Mark Heffron, I'm fully expecting to get through this one. Now Nathan Gorman, he was originally supposed to be on this card, but he no longer is. His opponent pulled out last minute, so he's had to cancel his part, his show on, or his part on this card. So Nathan Gorman will no longer be on this card. Ryan Garner, he's 7-0. He's going to be taking on a very, very, I suppose, durable journeyman. 9 wins, 42 losses, and 4 draws in Elvis Gulen. Now Ryan Garner, I said he's 7-0 super featherweight, so we have to wait and see what he's all about. And again, a guy who's making a bit of a name for himself, as in at this stage of his career. CJ Challenger, 8-0 super welterweight, and he could well be one of the future Could be. I'm not saying he will be, we don't know. But he could be one for the future. Very, very good fighter. CJ Challenger, and he will be taking on Scott James. 2 wins, 4 losses. So a bit of a risky one for him. That being because Scott James, we don't know anything about him. And he does have a couple of wins on his record, and he's still early in. So he hasn't got the mentality of a journeyman just yet. But hopefully, and I believe it will happen, even though I don't know Scott James, CJ Challenger will do a job on him as well. Ryan Hatton, 3-0. He's going to be on the card again against a pretty seasoned journeyman. 2 wins, 21 losses. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name. I'm sorry, but I'm not even going to try. Okay, but Ryan Hatton, 3-0, light heavyweight. So good luck to him. Hopefully he gets the job done. And he's 4-0. This will be a 4-rounder, 3-0. And also, lastly, Joe Mafosa, 5-0, super flyweight, and he'll be going up against Gula Dodu, 18 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw. So hopefully, Mafosa will do a job. I've never seen him fight before, so 5-0. Anyway, you drop your thoughts below about this card. For me, I like it. I do like it. As I said, there's quite a few names on this card that I like and I rate quite highly. But again, who are they fighting? That's pretty much the issue for me. But other than that, very, very good main event. I like Jack Catterall. I like Ohara Davies. Who's going to win? In truth, I don't know who's going to win, but I'm just going to edge it with Ohara Davies. And even though pretty much every pro that I've spoken to have said Jack Catterall is going to win this one, so you know what? They know better than what I do. And of course, Leon Woodstock versus Archie Sharp, and Dan Dubois versus Kevin Johnson. These are the standout fights for me. Sam Bowen hopefully will do a job. And good luck to everybody going for their WBO version of a title. So anyway, drop your thoughts below about this card. Are you going? Are you going to watch it? Or are you going to catch the highlights? Or are you just going to wait for me to do a fight review and find out the result from then? Anyway, drop your thoughts below. Click that thumbs up and subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.